Loren and Alexei, the breakdown of a reality TV marriage. In the world of reality television, the line between entertainment and personal life often blurs. For Loren and Alexei Brovarnik, stars of 90 Day Fiancé, that line was obliterated when whispers of scandal began to circulate. What started as a gentle unraveling soon became a full-blown marital crisis. It began innocuously enough. Loren was up late one evening, scrolling through her phone in the dim light of their living room. Rumors about reality stars were nothing new to her, but this time, her own name was entangled in the headlines. The article was sensational: Alexei Brovarnik linked to Fernanda Flores in secret affair. Accompanying the text was a grainy but damning photograph: Alexei and Fernanda dining at an upscale restaurant. The image captured an undeniable intimacy, Alexei leaning toward Fernanda, his hand lightly resting on hers. Loren's heart sank. She stared at the picture, her mind a tempest of disbelief, anger, and sorrow. The weight of the accusation consumed her until Alexei returned home that evening. By then, her tears had dried, but the fire within her burned fiercely. When he walked through the door, keys in hand, Loren wasted no time. Her voice was steady but sharp as she asked, "Are you ever going to be honest with me, Alexei?" Caught off guard, Alexei froze. He tried to maintain a neutral tone as he replied, "Honest about what?" Yet, the flicker of guilt in his eyes betrayed him. Loren stood, holding up her phone. "About Fernanda," she said, her voice rising. The words burst out of her like a dam breaking. "This picture. These rumors. Are they true?" Alexei hesitated, his silence stretching too long. Finally, he spoke, his voice trembling. "It's not what it looks like," he muttered, but the words felt hollow. Loren wasn't buying it. "Don't insult me," she shot back, her anger escalating. "I want the truth. Did you betray me?" Alexei's usual calm demeanor cracked. He tried to dismiss the allegations, claiming the photo was taken out of context, but Loren pushed harder. She demanded answers, forcing him to confront the reality they both feared: their once strong marriage was crumbling. The tension in the room was palpable. Loren's accusations were fueled by months of pent-up frustration and insecurities, while Alexei's defensiveness hinted at deeper issues beneath the surface. Trust, the foundation of their relationship, was now hanging by a thread. For fans who had watched their love story unfold on screen, this was a heartbreaking turn of events. Loren and Alexei had seemed untouchable, a couple who had navigated cultural differences, family challenges, and the pressures of fame with grace. But fame, it seemed, had finally taken its toll. Whether the rumors about Alexei and Fernanda were true or not, the damage to his marriage with Loren was undeniable. The betrayal she felt, whether imagined or real, was a wound that would take time to heal, if it could heal at all. Their future, once so bright, was now uncertain, leaving viewers to wonder if love could survive under the harsh glare of the spotlight. The cracks in their relationship were undeniable. Fernanda was grappling with her own storm of emotions in her modest apartment, while the echoes of their most recent fight lingered in the walls of their shared home. Sitting cross-legged on her bed, her phone became both a lifeline and a source of torment, bombarded with notifications from social media. The comments ranged from blistering accusations of her being a homewrecker to scornful hate messages. She had always dreamed of fame, but not like this. The phone vibrated again, this time with Alex's name flashing on the screen. For a long moment, Fernanda hesitated. Her thumb hovered over the answer button, her mind oscillating between frustration and longing. When she finally accepted the call, his voice came through, warm and familiar but edged with desperation. I can't stop thinking about you, Alex said, his words trembling with emotion. Fernanda exhaled sharply, pressing her fingers to her temples. Alex, we can't keep doing this. You have a family. This is wrong. I know it's wrong, he admitted, but things between Loren and me haven't been right for a long time. It's not just about you, Fernanda. Our marriage was already broken. Her heart twisted with guilt and confusion. She hadn't wanted to be part of this chaos, but here she was, squarely in its center. Her uncertainty and shame gnawed at her, yet she couldn't deny the connection she felt with Alex. Days turned into weeks, the tension mounting until Loren reached her breaking point. Early one morning, she pulled out a suitcase and began packing. Her resolve was clear: no more apologies, no more arguments. She needed peace, for herself and for her children. Alex watched helplessly as Loren moved with determined efficiency, her face a mask of heartbreak and resolve. You've destroyed the trust we built, she said, her voice steady but laced with pain. As Alex pleaded for another chance, Loren shook her head. I can't stay. Moments later, she walked out of the house that had once been their sanctuary, her belongings in tow. Standing in the doorway, Alex watched her leave, a sense of finality settling in. He knew he might never win her back. The drama reached a fever pitch when all three agreed to participate in the 90-Day Fiancé reunion special. The media frenzy was unmatched, and the studio buzzed with anticipation. Under the glaring lights, Loren and Alex sat on opposite ends of the couch, the physical distance mirroring the emotional chasm between them. On a video screen, Fernanda appeared, her expression a mix of exhaustion and remorse. The host wasted no time diving into the scandal. Alex, the world wants to know, what happened between you and Fernanda? Shifting uncomfortably, Alex took a deep breath and faced the cameras. I crossed boundaries I shouldn't have, he confessed. I let my emotions take control because I was confused. But I never meant to hurt Loren. Fernanda's voice, soft but firm, cut through the tension. I never wanted to cause anyone pain. I see now how wrong I was. I thought Alex and I were just friends, but I was blind to the harm we were causing. Trust and love proved inadequate for Loren and her children. Determined to move forward, she resolved never to settle for less than she deserved. The reunion special of the tumultuous 90 Days season had reached its crescendo, and the audience erupted into applause. Yet, on stage, emotions were anything but celebratory. The cameras captured the trio's faces, each etched with the weight of their choices. Loren's expression was one of steely determination. Alex's gaze brimmed with regret, a silent lament for the love he'd lost. Fernanda, distant but connected to the moment through her television screen, sat engulfed by guilt and doubt, wondering if she'd ever escape the shadow of this affair. The show's host, sensing the charged atmosphere, teased the audience with a tantalizing hint, a spin-off to chronicle the aftermath of these dramatic events. Loren, however, was already envisioning her own sequel, one off camera and without the baggage of her past. With her head held high, she exited the stage, determined to rebuild her life. Alex remained behind, his eyes fixed on the empty chair beside him. It was a stark reminder of what he'd lost, a love that had once been his anchor. His regret weighed heavily, but whether it would spur him to change or chain him to his mistakes remained uncertain. As for Fernanda, she turned off the television with trembling hands. Her thoughts swirled, haunted by the consequences of her actions. Would she ever find redemption? Or was she doomed to be defined by the choices she'd made? Though the reunion special had officially concluded, the real story was just beginning. The fallout from these intertwined lives promise to unravel in unexpected ways, with each step forward shadowed by the past. Stay tuned as we follow their journeys beyond the 90 days. What do you think lies ahead for Loren, Alex, and Fernanda? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates.